Hi. I called earlier about Miss Vale. Is she back from her walk yet? No, huh? Well, it's kind of late to be out in the woods, isn't it? I mean, you guys haven't got any bears or cougars up here, have you? Right. Well, then I guess I'll call it a night. No message. I'm sure I'll run into her eventually.
It feels so good. I don't never want to leave.
Well, then don't.
Well, what do we do about food?
It's easy. Berries, nuts, fishes.
Oh, yeah. It's a dream come true. Skinny and frozen.
But happy. You know, I hardly think we'd freeze.
I better not stay.
Oh, are you sure?
Tonight, it could have been...
Heaven.
I have no doubt of that. But being here with you and feeling your arms around me, that meant more than anything.
You really mean that, don't you?
Yeah.
You're pretty nifty, Ace.
Think so?
Yeah. I have never met anyone like you.
Me either. I better go.
Look, I know that you have a lot of complications in your life. I mean, you got one guy that you can't get out of your head. You've got another one that wants to marry you. But before you go off to Scramble City, and I hit the road, what do you say we make a little deal?
What's wrong? Calm down, Stuart. Calm down? You just woke me up in the middle of the night and told me to come all the way up here. I thought there was something terribly wrong or some horrible problem. What is it? What's wrong? I'm sorry if I upset you. Nothing's wrong. Everything's right. Troubles are melting like lemon drops. Gray skies are turning to blue. That's great, Adam. Do you know what time it is? I've had an inspiration. You know I'm getting married soon. To Liza. Yeah, I didn't forget. I'm trying to forget. I know how you feel about that. And I don't want to argue. I just want to ask a favor. Just a little favor from my brother before the wedding. I know that look. You want me to either fool Brooke or try to make her jealous. No. N-O. No. Before you dash all hopes, would you just hear me out? Stuart, I love Brooke. I've tried to prove my devotion. I've done everything I can that she's asked me to do. I've been a part of her life. I've stayed as far out of her life as she wanted me to at any particular moment. I've tried to make her happy. But I know, and Brooke knows deep down inside, that she's never going to be happy if she's not with me. Maybe. Now, she knows it. She just won't admit that she still loves me, so I had to take things to the next inevitable level. By getting engaged to Liza? Had to raise the stakes, Stuart. Make Brooke aware that she wants me, needs me. How is she supposed to realize that when you're engaged to another woman? I explained to Brooke why I was marrying Liza. That if Brooke refused to be with me, then I'd have to move on, make some kind of future for myself. For yourself and Liza. What did she say? It's what she did. What did she do? She kissed me, Stuart, as if we were the only two people on the face of the earth. Although the chemistry is still there, I really got to her. But you're marrying Liza. Don't be silly. Why would I marry Liza Colby? We don't love each other. I'm confused. There isn't going to be a wedding, Stuart. There never was going to be a wedding. It's all a ploy to make Brooke and Tad jealous. And it's working. Brooke is ready to come clean and admit she never stopped loving me. Well, isn't that brilliant? No, it's stupid. and really mean and humiliating and totally dishonest. Brooke is going to hate you for it.
The idea works.
A deal. I don't really like deals.
No, lawyers or contracts. Just a gentle person's agreement, so to speak.
What are the terms?
You can go home. You think about your guys, and if the situation is either or, there's no clear-cut winner, come back here tomorrow, and we'll explore other options.
Well, you have a way of simplifying things, don't you?
Well, we lit up more than one tree.
I don't have any argument.
Yeah.
I just came here to zone out, and I ended up walking through the looking glass. Your offer is so sweet, it's so tempting, but, deals, they're two-way streets, and maybe you need to look at your issues before you explore other options.
Well, I don't recall having two paragons of femininity scratching their eyes out for me.
Well, maybe you don't have any dramas in your love life, but there must be some other issues that you need to look at before you move on.
Me?
Yeah, I have shared everything with you. My secrets, you gotta meet me halfway.
I'm sorry, Ace. What you see is what you get. I got a few Christmas lights, a couple of paperback books, a truck, a boat. Nothing to resolve.
Oh, I think that you're a lot more than transport and illumination.
All right. Like what?
You are somebody that brings people back to life. You're this proverbial mossless rolling stone.
Does it make you nervous?
No, it makes you tricky. You don't have any cares. You don't have a destination. When do you drop anchor, or do you?
I'm a footloose, wandering kind of guy.
You forgot to mention charming.
Oh, yeah.
You're a mystery. My high-tech Johnny Appleseed. Are you going to go around illuminating trees the rest of your life?
That'd be so awful.
That's not a criticism. Something in me says that you should look at things in your life before, and if all of my conflicts are resolved, then maybe you could do the same.
I'll be waiting for you.
Liza and I have an understanding. No one is going to be hurt. And Brooke is this close to declaring her love for me. All she needs is a little tiny push. Brooke doesn't like to be pushed. My point exactly. So all you have to do is reassure Brooke that I love her above all else and that I will always love her no matter what, married or un. I'm supposed to tell her that. She's primed, Stuart. She loves me. Help her admit it. Help both of us be happy. Adam, I want you to be happy. You're my brother. And I know you and Brooke love each other, and you always will. But I'm just afraid I'm not sure you belong together anymore. Stuart, how can you say that? Adam, you don't even know when you're hurting people. I'm not hurting anybody. What about Liza? Don't you think she's going to be humiliated when you dump her at the altar? You don't even like Liza. Why are you worrying about her? I don't have to like her to care about her. And that's what's the matter with you. You don't treat people like they're people. You would treat them like they're a piece of wood or puppets or something, and that you could just pull their strings and get them to do what you want, and then when they do what you want, you just throw them away. That's nonsense. I don't do that. You want to run people's lives, and I won't help you. It's wrong. I'm very disappointed in you, Stuart. Well, vice versa. Well, you leave me no choice. I have to do what you won't do. You're not going to pretend to be me. Not again. Yes, again. To win Brooke back, I'd impersonate the devil if I have to.
Ace is Liza Colby?
Tad.
Hi.
How did you,
Skills acquired in another life. Nice place.
Yeah, it's rustic. Peaceful.
Just what the doctor ordered?
You could say that.
Good. Good.
So were you just taking a drive, or were you looking for me?
No, I was definitely looking for you.
The work crisis? I talked to Rudy. It sounded hectic, but, I mean, nothing out of the ordinary.
Well, no, just the usual crisis.
So, why are you here?
No, it's not about work. You're right. I mean, if it had been, I definitely would have called.
This is a personal matter?
Yeah. I was worried.
About?
Liza, Adam is up to his old tricks.
Well, if I had $1 for every time I heard that.
No. He's not playing fair. He offered you half of RCW, right?
Yes, as an engagement gift.
You'll never see it.
Yeah, I'll see it. I mean, you don't have to be concerned. I mean, Adam has given me half. He even swore to it on national television.
RCW is not Adam's to give. It belongs to Stuart.
What?
He can't legally give away what belongs to his brother.
He can't do that.
Oh, yes, he can. I'm sorry, kiddo. You've been set up.
Stuart owns WRCW?
It's in his name.
How did you find out?
Stuart told me. Apparently, it's standard Adam Chandler procedure.
Well, I mean, what did he think I was going to find out after the wedding?
I don't know. I'm not sure. But if you were to become Mrs. Adam Chandler, you could certainly throw him a couple curveballs yourself.
Oh, well, yeah. Believe me, I've thought about that.
Yeah, so I guess you'll, what, make sure you get what you deserve?
Oh, I absolutely will do that.
And that's it? I mean, that's all? I'm a little surprised. I thought you would, explode or implode or hit me or
What, I'm
something.
going to kill the messenger? No, I appreciate this, that you would come all the way here. It's very thoughtful of you.
Well, I couldn't exactly let you walk into an ambush.
That's sweet.
Friends look out for friends.
Thanks.
Yeah, well, why don't you hold off on the thanks? Look, the real reason I came here is because I really wanted to make one last plea. Liza, please don't marry Adam.
Why not?
Why not? Why not? Just because. Because he's not the right man for you.
Well, sometimes you have to settle.
No, you don't. Not you. Not for somebody like Adam Chandler.
You don't have to be upset.
I'm not upset. It's just that Adam is the wrong man for you to marry.
You're really worried about me?
Yeah.
You're afraid that I'm going to get trapped in a loveless marriage.
Liza Colby.
When Dixie cut me loose, she was so calm, you know, like she was above it all. Her mind was clear, settled, completely unchangeable. I felt like I hit a brick wall at 100 miles an hour. Yeah, well, you know what they say. Life goes on, even if it's in a painful, slow motion kind of way.
No, I mean, there's no hope.
No.
I mean, you guys are like forever, you know?
I thought so, too. Till Liza Colby came back to town.
Liza, I thought she was long gone.
Yeah, so did I. We were both wrong. From the moment she showed up, I was in trouble. Because of that pull, you know, I tried ignoring it, resisting it. And we both know how successful I was.
Can't pretend to be me. I won't say anything to Brooke that's not true. Adam, Brooke will see right through you. And she'll hate you for it. Remember when you kidnapped yourself to test Gloria? That didn't work either. That was an entirely different situation. This is surefire. Adam, you're hopeless. I'm going to talk to Brooke once, just once. She wants to know the truth. I'm going to tell her the truth. Or Stuart is going to tell her the truth. Unless... Stuart, you wouldn't tell Brooke about this conversation, would you? Brooke should know the whole truth. Stuart, how could you do this to me? You know how I worship her. You want us to marry. It would be like killing me, Stuart. You can't possibly want to destroy the one chance I have for happiness. Oh, Adam. Stuart, if you can't help me, at least don't betray me. Adam, I have an odd feeling about this. I think it's going to turn out bad. I mean, real bad. Don't do it. Good night, Stuart. Brooke, I've been thinking about something a lot lately. Now I want to talk to you about Adam.
Liza, you are a strong, talented, charismatic woman. You're a success because you've always run your own life. You've never lost sight of who you are. You can't just trade that in for some loveless marriage of convenience to somebody like Adam Chandler.
I could give it a shot.
No. No. You and I have been tangled up in each other's lives ever since we were kids. We've screwed up our lives, other people's lives, and we survived. Why? Just so we could, like, throw it away? Any chance of happiness we've got by making stupid choices? You can't do it. I don't want you to do it.
You came all this way to tell me. I just know him inside and out. He's like a stone in my shoe. I've been walking around with it since high school. High school?
Who's there?
No one.
Housekeeping, maybe. It's funny. I could have sworn I heard someone.
There's no one here but you and me. I mean, after all these years, it comes down to us. I mean, never in my wildest dreams. But I was always hoping. Every second. Go.
Please don't shut down.
No, I'm not. I'm tired.
We're not done talking.
I'm done. Oh, I should never on zero sleep.
Liza, please listen.
Isn't that what they do to POWs? You know, that sort of time-honored torture technique? They just don't let you get any sleep, so you sort of lose your mind, and you babble out state secrets and swear loyalties to foreign powers.
Stop.
Did I ever tell you about the time that I got lost at the circus? I stopped holding my mother's hand. I wandered around Madison Square Garden for hours. I was so terrified. I was so disoriented. And then I saw that familiar bob, and I just went running for it. I wrapped my arms around it. I was so scared. And this poor woman, she just stiffened and looked at me, and I realized I'd thrown my arms around a stranger. It's my whole life.
I'm not a stranger.
Well, I'm not 6. I know how to find my way home.
Home to Adam?
Whatever.
Don't do it.
Don't do what? Commit my life to some loveless existence? I'm not gonna fight destiny.
I tore up here on some crazy
Yeah, well, you took the words right out of my mouth, okay? Between your crazy impulse and my inane declaration, it sort of cancels each other out, okay? Can't we just pretend like it didn't happen?
Forgive me.
Fine. Okay. I just need a shower. I'm tired, and you know, they probably have set up for breakfast. You can get a bite to eat before you go back.
The last thing in the world I ever meant to do was hurt you.
This can't be.
I didn't mean to give you the wrong idea.
Stop it! Just stop it, please. Please stop feeling sorry for me. Please go home.
I can't. Not till I tell you how I feel.
Something in me says that you should look at things in your life before, and if all of my conflicts are resolved, then maybe you can do the same.
A bride and groom? Well, what else? You were dreaming about Adam and Liza.
Can I put sugar on my oatmeal?
Why don't you try some more apples and raisins? How about that?
I got it.
We all know that Adam's making the biggest mistake of his life.
Has anybody seen my trig worksheet?
Oh, you know what? I saw it on the couch, and I put it somewhere.
You know what they say, words, dreams are wishes. And you wish you could stop Adam's wedding, you see. And the thing is that you can. You really could. One word from you and Adam...
All right, I found it on the couch. Oh, under the paperweight, on the desk.
Oh, I see it. Thanks.
We forgot to wrap Mrs. Silver's presents.
What? Don't panic. Here, got scissors, got tape. So, we just need some wrapping paper, okay?
Oh, there's tons in my room, yeah.
Great.
You can pick out whatever you want.
All right, there you go, sweetie.
You know, your eyes tell the whole story, Brooke. You still care about my brother. And if he had any idea...
He knows, Stuart.
Well, if he really did, then he would cancel the wedding.
We've already talked.
You told Adam that you were still in love with him?
No.
Oh.
I don't know how I feel about him. I feel something, okay? But, I mean, is that enough for Adam? Probably not. I mean, I can't make Adam some lifetime commitment, so I don't have any right to interfere, don't you?
Adam doesn't need any promises. Just all he needs from you is a chance.
Another chance.
A chance, yes. It's not as if you have to sign something or anything. Just leave the door open a little crack.
You sound like Adam.
I do?
Look, I told him I would give it some thought.
Oh, well, then he must be on cloud nine.
I didn't say yes, Stuart.
Well, but you might.
You can call me a cold-hearted, narcissistic witch, but, you know, right now, I don't really give a damn what you think.
Well, I give a damn about you.
Oh, well, give him the Nobel Prize.
Liza, please, look, we've got this history, okay?
Go.
We've been lovers, we've been enemies, we've been rivals. We've been through it all. We've been through the ringer, and we've come out of it friends.
Friends.
Don't say it like it doesn't mean anything. I care about what happens to you.
Obviously. That's great.
Please, don't ask me to just sit back and watch you destroy your life. You mean too much to me.
No, you're a
Look,
good
I'm telling you, there is somebody out there for you. All you got to do is...
Yeah, and I found him. I found him, okay? Somebody who loves me for who I am. He fell out of the sky and from heaven.
You can't be... You
He
can't be
doesn't
talking
expect
about
me
Adam.
to be powerful.
Liza,
He doesn't expect me to be funny. He doesn't expect me to bring in ratings. I can just sit there, and he likes me.
Yeah, well, he makes a fool out of you on national television.
Go away, please. You are so clueless. You are so self-absorbed. You could never be anybody's friend. Never. For God's sakes, leave me alone.
Please stop the wedding. You're the only person who can.
Adam is a grown man. He knows what he wants, and he wants to get married.
But not to Liza.
Well, I'm not prepared to take Liza's place.
You don't have to.
It's what Adam really wants.
Oh, he'd be willing to settle for a whole lot less.
For how long? A few weeks, few months? How long is it going to be before Adam presses his demands? I mean, what if your brother and I start over again and we're at each other's throats?
Well, isn't it worth a try?
Is it?
Well, if you still love him.
I don't know if I love him, Stuart.
Well, find out.
What am I supposed to do? Consult a Ouija board?
No. Go to the wedding. And sit in the front row and watch him slip the ring on Liza's finger and promise to love her for the rest of his natural life. And see if it makes you feel bad. And if it doesn't, then what have you lost? You lost an hour. But if your heart starts to ache and you feel like you're going to burst out crying when the minister says, is there anybody who has just cause?
What am I supposed to do? Stand up and make a spectacle of myself? Stuart, you know that's not me.
Well, you just have to decide which is worse. Spending a couple of minutes embarrassed or losing Adam for the rest of your life.
Shep Miles, County Sheriff.
Don't shoot. I'm unarmed. My truck stalled last night at the inn. The place is too pricey for me and a little too cold to camp, so that's why.
Well, you need a jump start?
No, I got one last night. The lady at the inn helped me out.
Better keep moving on then.
Hell, that's the plan. Home for the holidays.
Where's home?
Pine Valley.
Nice place for a Merry Christmas.
Christmas, maybe. Merry. Could be a long shot. Well, I promise the folks.
Jake? Jake?
You did it. Well, somebody had to. Where are you going? I'm going to report you to Brooke.
Hi.
Hi.
Jamie kept his books on all the way to school. He was a complete angel.
I thought you had trig.
Oh, I do. I forgot my worksheet. Oh. Don't worry, I'll get there on time.
Oh, no, I'm not worried.
Well, what's wrong? I mean, you look kind of bummed out. Did Scott's dad give you bad news?
No, I just have a nagging task I've been putting off.
Last minute Christmas chore?
Yeah, something like that.
Is it anything I can help with?
No, unfortunately not. I just have to make a decision, and it's a biggie.
Stuart, I thought you wanted me to win Brooke back. I thought you could learn to tell the truth. Stuart, I will tell her the whole story when everything gets sorted out. You can witness my confession. Fine. I'll witness it right now. Stuart! Wait. Don't turn against me now, not when I'm so close to success. Stuart, all our lives, I have looked after you. Don't you think you owe me one small concession? You'll never get away with it, Adam. Yes, I will if you don't betray me. You never learn. Every rotten time that's happened to you has always been because in the end, the truth always comes out. Ah, where have you been? I was ready to put out an APB on you.
Oh, you missed me desperately.
Well, it'd be a little difficult to explain your absence on Christmas Day.
And the wedding, of course. Unless you've replaced me or Brooke has come crawling back.
Soon. Very soon.
Oh, do I hear church bells?
What, you're holding out for a church at this late date?
Oh, no, I just wonder if Brooke has heard the bell toll.
She's, getting sensitive to the situation. Yes.
Oh, I see. So why don't we just drive it home, Adam?
What do you suggest?
A wedding.
Oh, yeah, of course, a wedding. When?
Well, I happen to have an opening. How's tomorrow for you?
You want to get married tomorrow?
You don't have plans?
In 24 hours, you want to pull this thing together. That's a bit abrupt, even by my standards.
Oh, come on, Adam. You snap your fingers, the sycophants come running in droves.
What lit the fire under you?
Oh, the smell of pine, the sound of carols, the spirit of giving in the Christmas season. You see, Adam, I want you to have under your Christmas tree exactly what you deserve.
It's going to be a bit tight.
Not for a man who can wave his hand and sign over half a television station. By the way, how are the lawyers doing working on my gift, half of WRCW?
It's been handled.
Excellent. Brooke is primed, so what are we waiting for?
Full steam ahead. Tomorrow it is.